Guys, this is a major sign that you are leveling up your life. You are taking your life more serious on a day-to-day basis when, the people around you in your community, the circle of influence of people that you are currently in right now, that the fact that it's like you cannot relate to these people anymore. You guys, just don't have a connection on that level. It's just like every single time it's like, you hear from these people, you deal with these people, it's like it's the same thing. Like these people are not, changing. These people are not making any transitions in their life. You are, changing your life. You are trying to become your best version of yourself. You are, doing new activities. You're trying to become, the best you can every single day. Guys, this is a sign that you are leveling up in your life, guys. Trust me, this is a sign because this is my experience of something I have, dealt with in the past. And this is why I'm making this video for you guys today, bro. It's a real thing when you just, you grow out of people. Like it's a real thing, bro. Like when you just grow out of certain people in your life, guys. Everybody in your life, as far as your friends, they're not gonna always be in your life, guys. You're not gonna always have like a big, group of friends that you probably grew up with, and that's okay. It doesn't have to end on, bad terms all the time of, you just beefing or just being on bad terms with a person, bro. Sometimes, bro, you change, people change, and, you change as well. It's like, bro, you're gonna only, become your best self. And it's like, if you're trying to become your best self, if you are trying, trying to get to your next destination, and it's like you have people in your life right now, like I said, that's still, doing bullshit, people who still, the same, ain't making no progress. They're not trying to come up with like a game plan. Like they're still focused on other people, drama, bullshit, going out every weekend, all of the other shit that's distracting them. And it's like you're just trying to change your life. You're trying to transition your life. It's like, bro, you're not gonna find a connection with them people anymore, bro. Trust and believe this, bro. I had an old friend group I used to hang around before, I started this platform on YouTube, bro. I did not know myself at first, but it was a time in my life where, when I began to start this platform, I changed. Everything has changed for me for the better. I started to go in a different direction, from these people. I drifted away. I wasn't, I wasn't relating to the things that these people were doing anymore, because it's like, bro, I just knew, like, I found my calling, like I found my talent, I found my skill, to get on this platform and to, give you guys my life experience, and just, showcase the things I go through, and just talk about the things I go through on a day-to-day basis. And it's like, bro, I grew out of those people. And that's just what it was, bro. It's like, it don't always have to end on bad terms, bro. It's like I grew out of so many people, over like the last couple years in my life. And it's like I got a couple people I still, talk to on a day-to-day basis, of people that, I see potential in. I see people, they're trying to make progress in their life. And it's like, bro, I'm still with them people. I'm still talking to those people. But it's just like, bro, you're gonna only want, certain people in your life, guys, that's gonna, be on the same, level as you, the same vibe as you. You guys are trying to, get somewhere in life. You don't want to be around people that's just not doing nothing with their life. People who are just, doing the same shit. People are not trying to change. People are not, just focused on themselves. It's like they're just, focused on other bullshit, focused on other people. You want to be around people, guys, where you want to succeed, bro. And it's like, when I finally started to, make that decision of choosing myself more, choosing self-love more, it's like I had this vision for myself. Like, I just choose to succeed. I want to be around successful people in my life. I want to be around, people that are doing well in life. I want to be around people that are going to, motivate me, inspire me, to get to the position that they are in, or just people that's just, we're on the same type of time, we're on the same level, where it's like, bro, we're gonna get to this position, we're gonna get to this destination together, we're gonna motivate each other, bro. You want people like that in your life, guys. You want people like this. You want a strong foundation, a strong community of people like this in your life, of people who are just going to push you to become, you know, your best self. You're going to push these people in your life to become your best self. There's no jealousy. There's no envious. I dealt with that. That's another reason why I grew out of certain people I used to deal with in my life. Jealousy, envious, bro. And it's just like, bro, I just got to the point where it's like, you know, I would just going in a different direction. God had like a different plan for me, a different plan for me to go to. And it's like, bro, you know, I don't regret anything I have done. You know, everything I have done, you know, has been the best decision for me. I don't look back and regret. It's like, bro, if I wasn't to, you know, make those decisions in my past of just cutting off certain people, taking a different approach on my life, guys, I wouldn't be in this position today. I wouldn't be as confident as I am today, you know, to give you guys my life, give you guys the great content that I can produce for you guys and just inspire you guys and tell you guys, bro, you know, about topics like this, about, you know, having, you know, a strong community, having like a strong foundation of people that, you know, you believe in, and, you know, people that believe in you is important. You know, you want to have that in your life, bro. You want to be around winners in your life, guys. If you are surrounded with like a bunch of losers, a bunch of people who are not doing anything with their life, you know, you're probably a person, you know, like me, that come from the hood, bro. I come from the hood, you know. My friend groups of, you know, people I used to deal with was like hood dudes, bro. It's like, bro, you know, if you're in an environment where you're dealing with like hood guys all day, you in the hood all day, hood all day dealing with like hood niggas, bro. And it's like, you know, this what these niggas do all day, bro. It's like if you're trying to get to a certain place in your life and it's like you're still dealing with these people and they're not making any changes in their life, bro, they're gonna drag you down. You're not gonna be able to grow in your life, bro, because it's like, bro, these niggas over here still doing hood shit. They not coming with a game plan of how they're gonna get out the hood. You know, all they know what to do is just hood shit, stay in the hood, posting up on the block, you know, just dealing with shit that's not good. And it's like, bro, that was my environment, bro. Like most of my friends, like I grew up with, you know, were hood guys. And it's like, bro, you know, it gives you a different perspective of life when it's like, bro, you just change your life. And it's like, you just really realize like, it's just more to life to, you know, just being around this shit. You want to be around, you know, people that's going to push you to become your best, bro. And, you know, I really believe that you are who you hang around. So it's like, if you hanging around a bunch of losers, bro, you're going to be the next loser. If you're hanging around, you know, winners, you know, guys, people who are making, you know, smart decisions, you're learning something from these people. These people have good energy. These people hold you accountable. These people are motivating you, inspiring you to become your best, bro. You're going to be successful like these people, and it's just the whole point of the video to tell you guys this, bro. You really want to surround yourself with success. You want to surround yourself with good energy. I'm telling you the things, you know, the things I experienced in my past of just dealing with, you know, just, you know, people, period, bro. It's like, bro, you want to surround yourself with success. You don't want to surround yourself with just people who are not, you know, trying to make any progress, any, you know, and have anything good going for themselves, bro. You just really want to just surround yourself with successful people, bro, successful vibes and just good energy, bro. And like I told you guys, bro, everybody is not going to be with you all your life. You're not going to always have, you know, friends that you grew up with and, you know, years of growing up from, you know, when you were a younger kid to you growing up to an adult, bro. That's just like how life goes. Sometimes in life, bro, you just grow out of people, and it's like, you know, it's not a bad thing. Like I say, you don't have to always end off on bad terms, but it's like, bro, as you get older, as you become more, you know, disciplined and more strict with what you with I can't talk, my fault. As you become more disciplined and more strict with what you want in your life and where you're trying to go in your life, the plans, the goals that you want, bro, you're going to only want to have people in your life that can relate to you. You know, if you're a fitness person like myself, bro, you're going to only want to have people in your life that, you know, as far as friends, you know, eat healthy, eat clean, hit the gym, you know, train, shit like that. You're gonna want your circle of influence to be like that, bro. You're not gonna want your circle of influence to be out, you know, doing stupid shit, you know, partying every day, bro. You're gonna have a strict boundary of what you want in your life, bro. And it's like, that's the purpose of this video. The message I really want to tell you guys today for this message in this video, bro. You know, it's a major sign that you're leveling up in your life when you just stop relating to people, you know, people that's probably in your environment right now, your community right now, of, you know, friends, bro. You just don't relate to these people no more. You're not really happy about, you know, what's going on with them, with their life, and it's kind of affecting you in your life, and you can, you know, tell that it's affecting you in your life, bro. You know, and I'm just here to tell you guys, bro, like, you know, it's not a bad thing that it's like you grew out of these people. It's not a bad thing that it's like you cannot relate to these people anymore. If you feel like, you know, you're not on the same page with these people, you guys don't have anything in common, it's like you're making progress with your life. These people are not making any progress. It's best to cut these people off, bro, because these people they're gonna become dead weight to your life, bro. They're gonna become dead weight to your life. If these people are, you know, simply over here about drama, bullshit, and it's like you're just trying to focus on establishing a career, you're probably trying to get in school, you know, anything like that, bro. And it's like, I'm just trying to tell you guys this shit, bro. Like, if you have a bunch of losers, you're gonna a bunch of loser friends, bro, you're gonna be the next loser in that friend group, bro. That's a fact, bro. You are who you hang around, and that's a fact, bro. People used to tell me that shit all the time growing up. Like, you know, you are who you hang around. You know, if you were hanging around a bunch of people that's not making any progress, anything, they're not doing anything, you're gonna be like that, bro. Because it's like, you are a part of that, bro. It's all energy at the end of the day. And like I told you guys, if you're hanging around a bunch of people that have a winner mindset, that want success in life, and that's chasing success, it's going to motivate you, and it's going to really push you to become your best, bro. And it's like, now for me, I don't really have a big friend group anymore. I have a couple people that I still keep in contact with, you know. I got a best friend, you know, but, you know, I really keep people around that it's like I really see potential in, you know, people that I see value in, people that it's like, you know, I see their potential. I see them going somewhere in life. They see me going somewhere in life, bro. And it's like, you know, it's about having that, you know, that communication. It's about having that boundary with them people. It's like, bro, you want to have people like that in your life. You want to push people like that in your life to do well, and you want them to do the same for you. You don't want anybody in your life that's going to come in your life and, you know, be on some bullshit. You don't want a jealous friend. You don't want a friend that's not making any progress, a friend that's, you know, not doing anything with their life besides keeping up with the latest drama, bullshit, because these people are going to become a burden to you in your life, guys. But that's the message I wanted to really just tell you guys, and just give you guys that message for this video, and just to really just tell you guys, bro, this is a major sign that you are leveling up, a sign that you are, you know, attacking your goals, and you are on the right path, bro. Trust and believe this, because I've been in this position in the past, bro, where it's like, you know, I've grew out of certain people in my life, a lot of people in my life, guys, a lot of people that it's like I just don't, you know, relate to what they're doing anymore, and, you know, in their life, because it's like I'm, you know, on a different type of wave in my life, bro. It's like I'm creating, I'm, you know, doing different things, I'm taking a different path in my life, bro. I once was that person, guys, that was a follower. Trust and believe this. I was a person that was a follower, a person who did not know myself, a person who was just, you know, following, you know, the people around me, a yes man. And it's like, bro, I feel like my life has changed soon as like I started doing content and started doing YouTube. It's like everything has changed for me, bro. It's like I just really just had, you know, a big crisis, and it's like, you know, my life has changed for the better. I don't regret anything that I have been through in the past of just changing, isolation, bro. It made me today to really just, you know, be myself that I am, growing the person I am today, and be the best version of myself today, and just to give you guys this version of me, to inspire you guys, to tell you guys this, bro, because I know a lot of you guys that's watching this that's probably in a position right now where it's like you have, you know, a friend group that, you know, you're just not, you know, relating to anymore. These people are not really, you know, these people don't really have anything good going for themselves, and it's like you're the only one that's making progress in your life, bro. Trust and believe this, bro. These people are going to become a burden to your life. You know, these people are going to become envious and jealous, and, you know, in their life of you, because you're making progress, bro. And it's like, I'm trying to tell you guys this shit, bro. Cut these people off because before it gets too late, bro. So it's like, I'm just, you know, here to tell you guys this message, bro. This is a big sign that you guys are leveling up in your life, bro. The fact that it's like you cannot relate to certain people in your life anymore. You only want certain people around you that you can relate to, bro. But that's the message I really wanted to tell you guys today for this video, man. If you guys are new to my channel, please leave a like and subscribe, bro. And I'm out, and I'll see y'all in the next video, man.